History of Aviation Part 1. The first aeronautical engineers. Leonardo da Vinci. Towards the end of 15th century, Leonardo da Vinci had designed vast number of ornithopters. In his manuscripts, more than 35,000 words and 500 sketches deal with flight. It is not known that Da Vinci ever built or tested any of his designs. One of the ornithopters designed by Da Vinci. However, flapping wings by human power was always a failure. In this sense, Da Vinci's efforts did not make important contribution to the technical advancement of flight. The balloon flight. In 1782, Joseph Montgolfier, looking at his fireplace, conceived the idea of using the lifting power of hot air rising from a flame to lift a person from the surface of the earth. Both Joseph and Etienne started experimenting with bags made of paper and linen in which hot air from the fire was trapped. After several public demonstrations of flight without human passengers, including the 8-minute voyage of a balloon carrying a cage containing sheep, a rooster, and a duck, the first human flight with balloon happened on November 21st, 1783 at 1:54 p.m. and it lasted for 25 minutes. Sir George Cayley, the true inventor of airplane. Cayley was born at Scarborough in Yorkshire, England on December 27, 1773. The modern airplane has its origin in a design set forth by George Cayley in 1799. It was a concept for generating lift by fixed wing and a separate mechanism for propulsion and a combined vertical and horizontal tail for stability. Cayley inscribed his idea on a silver disc. On the reverse side of the disc is a diagram of the lift and drag forces on an inclined plane. The disc is now preserved in the Science Museum in London. Based on the invention of Benjamin Robbins, a military engineer, Cayley in 1804 built a whirling arm apparatus for testing aerofoils. This was only a lifting surface mounted on the end of a long rod which was rotated at some speed to generate a flow of air over the model. In the same year, Cayley designed, built and flew a small model glider. It represented the first modern configuration airplane of the history with a fixed wing and a horizontal and vertical tail that could be adjusted. The model was only 1 meter long. In 1849, Cayley built and tested a full-size airplane. It was a triplane, 3 wings mounted on one another. Cayley thought that compact wings stacked over one another adds to the structural stability of the wings compared to a single fixed wing. An article titled Sir George Cayley's Governed Parachutes was published in Mechanics magazine. It was human carrying glider and incorporated almost all features of the modern airplane it had. Main wing at an angle of incidence for lift with a dihedral for lateral stability. Adjustable cruciform tail for longitudinal and directional stability. Pilot operated elevator and rudder. Fuselage in the form of a car with a pilot seat and three-wheel undercarriage, tubular beam and box beam construction. This is the top view.